I'm Hannah, the physiotherapist at Katharine House Hospice, and I'm going to be showing you some seated exercises. These exercises are a guide, so work at a level that feels appropriate for you and build up gradually. Make sure you're sat in a comfortable chair with a good supportive back and arms if possible. Wear loose, comfortable clothing and some good supportive shoes. Also, make sure you've got some water on hand if you need to hydrate yourself while you're doing the exercises. So, to start with, make sure you're sat with your back supported against the back of the chair, your feet are flat on the floor, hip distance apart. And the first exercise that we're going to do is ankle mobility exercises. So, to start with, lift up your toes off the floor, place them down and then follow that with a heel lift. And just alternate through this exercise, rolling back from the heel to the toes. So this exercise is good because it helps mobilise your ankle joint and it strengthens the muscles around the front and the back of the lower leg. So we're going to aim for, say, 12 to 20 repetitions as a guide, but again, just work at whatever level you feel is comfortable for you. Just ensuring as well that when you lift up, it's a nice, smooth, fluid movement. And we're getting that lovely range of movement in that ankle joint. So we'll do a couple more. Good. The next exercise we're going to do is knee extension. So from here, you can have your hands on your thighs or you can place them on the arms of the chair. But again, make sure your back is well supported. I'm going to get you to just straighten one leg, pulling the toes up towards you and just holding for a couple of seconds. And then lowering that leg down. And you're going to repeat with the other leg, so we're going to alternate this exercise. So this exercise is really good to help strengthen the muscles at the front of the thigh and also around the knee joint. And again, we're going to aim for, say, between 8 and 12 repetitions, or whatever feels comfortable for you. So we'll do one more on each leg. Moving on from here, we're now going to follow that with a seated marching. So this time I'm going to get you just to lift up one knee towards the ceiling and place that leg down. And again, we're going to alternate through this exercise. When you're doing this exercise, try and keep your upper body nice and tall and try and keep that lovely posture. And this exercise helps strengthen the muscles around the front of the hip, which is what we use when we're walking. So we'll aim for 4 more. We're now going to focus on the upper part of the body and we're going to start with shoulder rolls. So again, make sure you're nice and comfortable in the chair, that your feet are flat on the floor and your back is well supported. So I want you to lift up your shoulders towards your ears, rotate them back and draw your shoulder blades down towards your waistband. And then just repeat that movement. So rolling through that movement from the front to the back. And this movement is really nice because it helps with the flexibility around the shoulders and helps reduce any stiffness that can build up. And again, we're going to aim for, say, 12 to 20 repetitions, or whatever you feel is comfortable for you. So we'll just do a couple more. Okay, and now the next exercise we're going to do is for the spine, and it helps with movement and flexibility in the spine, and it's called seated twist. So what you can do is just place your hands on the side of the arm, if you've got arms on the chair, and just gently rotate round just as far as feels comfortable, just to look over that shoulder, and then return back to the original position. And we're going to do that on the other side, so we're just going to get you to rotate round, looking over your shoulder, and then back to the original position again. And we're just going to carry on for up to 8 repetitions here. And this is really nice because it helps keep your spine flexible and helps to avoid it becoming stiff. So we'll do a couple more each side. Good. And then just rest. We're now going on to working through some arm exercises. So just take your arms down and let them hang at the side of the body there. If you've got arms, they can go on the outside of the arms of the chair. From here, I'm just going to get you to just draw your hands up towards your shoulders and then place them in the starting position. So we're just moving through that exercise, nice and smoothly, bending through those elbows there. And we're working the bicep muscles here at the front of the upper arm. So just a couple more at this level, and then if you want to just move this up and progress this a little bit further, we can go up into the overhead reach. So stretching through the arms, lengthening through to the fingertips as we reach overhead. And this is a really nice exercise to help strengthen the muscles around the shoulder joint. And it helps with functional movement as well. So it's quite a good exercise to do. If it's a little bit challenging stretching the arms above the head, just stay with the original exercise, just bending at the elbows if you want to. So we'll do 2 more. And then finally, we're going to finish off this part with some neck stretches. So I'm going to ask you just to draw your ear down towards your shoulder on one side and just hold that stretch for about 10 up to 20 seconds. And you should feel a lovely stretch down the side of the neck there into the upper part of the shoulder. And then we're going to do the same on the other side as we just drop that ear down to the shoulder. Taking care we're not drawing the shoulder up towards the ear. Again, hold in between 10 and 20 seconds, or whatever feels comfortable for you. And we can repeat that on the other side, and if you just want to increase that stretch a little bit further, you can just take your hand and place it on the opposite shoulder and just gently just apply a little bit of pressure there. However, if it feels uncomfortable or if there's any pain felt there, then just take the hand away. And again, we'll just repeat that on the other side.